Today, the Department of Defense announced that Russia recently tested a new type of satellite already in space, capable of targeting and taking out other satellites. It's the latest confirmation that threats in space to our way of life and our military operations are real, serious, and increasing. But this new threat is also creating opportunities in Colorado Springs. Most of what happens inside this building near the airport, we can't talk about because it's classified. But to give you an idea of the role the Aerospace Corporation plays in the overall space industry, it not only helped develop America's GPS satellite system, but still maintains it. And today, their work is just as important.
With the establishment and really the rationale behind the establishment of both the U.S. Space Force and United States Space Command is the recognition that space is a warfighting domain. Space is a highly technical domain, and that is aerospace's niche, to provide that expertise to the government, to allow them to make progress and to keep it the safe place we would like it to be.
Gene Michael is the general manager of the company's division in Colorado Springs, an operation that will soon nearly double in size, creating roughly 200 new positions with a $100 million expansion into vacant land next door.
We've reached our capacity at this building, so the corporation and our board of trustees decided that they want to expand. They see a future here in Colorado Springs that will continue to grow, and we're excited to be part of it.
She says the Aerospace Corporation would likely have expanded regardless of whether the new U.S. Space Command was housed here or not, but the Chamber of Commerce believes it is another vote of confidence in our city's ability to meet the industry's needs.
You know, since the early 1940s, we've had a workforce that is in a community that are accustomed to working with the military, and that means that we've got highly trained workers with classification levels as well, and that's very important to a company like Aerospace Corporation, as well as to military headquarters like U.S. Space Command.
Ash believes the expansion here is just the tip of the iceberg, with many similar expansions and relocations to follow, each one bringing new jobs and expanding the tax base.
While we do already have a lot of industry, we are the epicenter of national security space in Colorado Springs. It's gonna grow even more once we receive U.S. Space Command permanently.
Now, a final decision on the permanent home of U.S. Space Command is now expected in January. Dozens of cities have asked to be considered for the permanent home, and unlike the selection process for the 6-year temporary home, which is now Peterson, the Department of Defense has not released a short list of finalists this time, at least not yet.